how many are on Uddhav Thackeray's side at the moment? And if they are on his side, why were there more MLAs leaving Mumbai and going to Guwahati after his first address the other night?
I think there is a lot of misinformation being fed to them through, you must understand, we were very interconnected. Shri Eknath Shinde was a very senior leader, and any state government, if you look at the structure, it's usually the chief minister who holds on to urban development portfolio, because that is an important ministry. For Shri Uddhav Thackeray to have trusted his, one of his tallest leaders also in the party, trusted him with that responsibility, with that charge. And for him to misuse it and make it a case for himself is extremely unfortunate. So we are all interconnected. It is, like I continue to say, it's more like a family party which is driven towards social change and social work rather than politics behind it. So they could be showing numbers, but how many of them will stand up to scrutiny is a guess as good as, is your guess would be as good as mine.
But do you take some of the criticism, constructively as well? Do you think Uddhav Thackeray is taking it in the right spirit? For example, there has been criticism that, he hasn't been as available, not only just to his own workers and MLAs and ministers, but even those, of his allies, etc. That seems to be a big primary complaint of the rebel camp of Eknath Shinde, that Uddhav Thackeray has just not been available, that he's been aloof, he's been cut off.
No, I must tell you something and take you back to the time Chief Minister was sworn in. He was sworn in 2019, and March onwards, in 2020, we saw a nationwide shutdown because of COVID. If a Chief Minister was inaccessible, that was due to lockdown, and if he was inaccessible, would he be among the topmost chief ministers, top performing chief ministers during the COVID period, getting acknowledgements globally? That doesn't come out of inaccessibility. That comes out of efficiency. So he has managed to do that, convert a tough situation into a situation which the global world approves of, whether it was Dharavi, whether it was his swift handling through scientific data and scientific analysis and being honest with the data sets that were proved, and all the investigative journalism that have taken place. There's not one journalist who can question the numbers that we have shared on COVID. So that is point one. The second point, which he even shared today when he was addressing all the district chiefs, where he said the second time on, when they're claiming of inaccessibility, was when he went through a massive surgery. And he did not just go through one surgery, he went through two surgeries. And at that time, I would ask you, Nidhi, wouldn't you want your most trusted lieutenants to, work for you, to be able to